So we are back again. The Monday show. Derby victories ain't for everyone, bruv.
They're not, blood. Hey, listen, away at the Etihad's not for everyone, fam. You know, like that, but
Tell me about it, man. I swear we lose every time we go there, bruv. We literally get hyped every time. That was mad. We're gonna obviously. In fact, do you know what? Should we start with Liverpool? Loserpool, bruv. Loserpool.
Listen, bro. Like,
what is going on with them?
Bruv, listen, yeah. You know what's mad? On my channel, yeah, I said not too long ago, I said they're done. And this was a while ago now. This would have been, I think, about six weeks to maybe 8 weeks. I said they're finished, bro. Like, not just this season, they're finished for good, bro. And Bear Man were like, oh, you're reactionary. Bruv, football teams have about a 3 to 4 year cycle, bro. And then you need to bring people in, bro. And that's if you're a mediocre manager. If you're a top manager, then you're always strengthening and refreshing your team every season. Do you know what I mean? But Liverpool, bruv, they pretty much had the same squad for about 4 years, bro. It's the end of the cycle. Same thing happened at Tottenham. You got stale. Do you know what I mean? They had all their players in the prime of their career, like your Alderweireld's and all these guys, and they didn't win anything. And then Poch said, yo, like, I need a war chest. I need to bring in more players. Levy decided to sack him instead. And that's exactly what's going on at Liverpool, bro. It's gone stale now. Do you know what I mean? The front three, they can't buy a goal no more. I mean, and people talk about injuries, and I just think the end of the cycle is there at Liverpool. They don't have the money to buy 6 or 7 players. So that's it for Liverpool now, bro. They're going to be challenging for top 4 for the foreseeable. That's it. I don't see them challenging for the title again. I think that's them done.
Yeah, it's mad, bro. The arrogance of the manager as well. Like, it's showing now. And the thing is, like, you've lost that many games in a row at home, and then you decide, yeah, actually, I'll make 7 changes and weaken the side. Like, that made no sense to me whatsoever. You know, and then, bro, they didn't even look like scoring. I know the goalkeeper made some mad save, one-handed save. Yeah, and then I think they had a shot that kind of looped onto the top of the bar or something. But it weren't like watching Liverpool last season or the season before, where they're just peppering. You know it's coming. And if Fulham had a striker, a proper striker, that would have been 3 or 4. Yeah,
bro, teams know how to play against Liverpool, bro. You just play a low block. Liverpool have always relied on quick transitions back to front. Yeah, usually it comes directly from Virgil. Quick transitions back to front into their quick, pacey, wide players. That's it. That's what they've got pacing behind, bro. If you drop deep, yeah, and you make these guys, yeah, have to isolate you and go past you, they got nothing, bro. And that's just what it is. Mo Salah's not gonna fucking pick up the ball on the edge of the box, yeah, slalom through 3 players and slap it in the top corner, bro. Like, now I mean, that how often is that gonna happen? Same with Mane. They need pace to be able to get put through on goal so they can score their one-on-ones that they always be scoring. Now they're not scoring them. Now the million spam crosses ain't working no more because everyone's sitting back and we'll just head them out. That's just all it is now. Trent and Robertson are void. If I was playing against Liverpool, bruv, Jose even did it with Ashley Young, bro. We played like 6 at the back. Mo Salah couldn't get past Ashley Young, bro. You know what I mean? And then you just try and hit these men on the break, or worst case scenario, you get a 0-0. People know how to play Liverpool now. And the fear factor's not there no more. I think the Anfield record, yeah, was there more out of fear. People were just scared to play Liverpool. And now everyone's going there, coming in their house, opening their fridge and eating all their food, bruv. It's mad. Managers walking into Anfield, yeah, and just taking 3 points and leaving, fam.
It's unbelievable how quick that downward spiral's been as well, because they were, 69 games, I think it was, unbeaten at home. And now they've lost 6 straight. And if you look at the teams they've lost to, bruv, like Fulham, Brighton, Burnley, you know, and all of them teams, I know Fulham and Brighton tend to normally have a go. Yeah, like, and they'll just get piped every now and again, yeah. But the fact that, like, Burnley just went there and shithoused a 1-0 win, like, that wouldn't have happened last season. That wouldn't have happened the season before. Brighton,
the belief wouldn't have been there, bro. The belief wouldn't have been there, Lee, and now it's there. And that's why I'm even more fuming. Remember after the game when we drew with Liverpool, I was angry. I was like, bruv, we should have gone for them. Ollie's bottled it, playing Pogba right wing. And everyone was like, oh, be happy. A point at Anfield is a great result. It's not looking like that now, because everyone's going there and fucking beating them.
I think you were the last team to drop points there.
We were the last team that didn't win there, bruv.
We lost there. We lost there, and Bellerin came out and said losing at Anfield is the norm. Since then, they've lost 6 in a row, and it just sums up both of our teams, really. The fact that we both You know, we were just happy to lose and stay in the game for 87 minutes until they scored the third. And you lot just looked like rabbits in front of the headlights, bro. You were just like,
need to read the room. They need to read the room. We played our best player on the right wing, bro, to deal with Robertson. Are you taking a fucking piss? And that's the mentality of the manager. I don't even blame the players for that. Do you know what I'm saying? The manager's gone in there with an inferiority complex to fucking Liverpool. Why?
Yeah, it's mad. And then the thing is, like you said, the fear factor's gone with him now. Yeah, they had that aura of, yeah, we're at home, nobody's beating us, especially when fans were there. Yeah, but if you actually look at Liverpool since lockdown last year, and we come back to football in June, if you actually look at their points per game ratio, it's over a point less per game from then. So they were. I think it was Graham Souness said it. He said what it looks like with this Liverpool team is that they've won a league title and they've all thought they've made it, and that's it. Yeah, he goes, proper champions go, yeah, that's cool. We're celebrated for a week. We'll dash that in the draw, and now we'll go and win it again. He goes, it don't come across that they even want that. He goes, it just looks like they're just happy that they've won one.
That's what Carragher was saying. Carragher was like, "Rab, them man look like they're just not interested." He just said, "Bro, they look like they're happy they won the one, and there's no fight in there." But, bruv, I honestly just think that Liverpool were overperforming for a long period of time. When you look at their players on paper, bruv, that team ain't all that. Like, that's that, bruv. You know what I mean? Like, man for man, that's nowhere near one of the best teams you've seen win the Premier League. It's not. Do you know what I mean? It's not quite Leicester, but it's there or thereabouts, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's there or thereabouts. I'm not seeing no fucking Didier Drogba's or Henry's or Van Nistelrooy's or Iron Robbins or fucking. Do you know what I mean? I'm just seeing fucking good Premier League level players. Like when I look at that Liverpool team, bro, and I go through them man for man, honestly, bro, that it's not a team full of worldies, bro. Klopp has worked absolute miracles. Absolute miracles. Everyone knows how I feel about Salah and Mane. I feel like they're decent players, but they're massively overrated. Do you know what I'm saying? Firmino, massively overrated. Very good technical player, but massively overrated. Do you know what I mean? He's nice to look at, but he's not productive, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just one of them ones when I look at their team. Jordan Henderson, like, for me, he's not even a footballer, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Fucking, you know what I mean? Fabinho, like, good player. Do you know what I mean? But in midfield, he's not a centre half. At centre half, he's a liability. Do you know what I mean? Gini Wijnaldum, decent player. But none of these men ain't worldies to me when I look at them. Do you know what I mean? Fucking Joe Gomez is trash. Do you know what I mean? Matip's all right. Trent's hella overrated. Bog standard right back. Do you know what I mean? Robertson's a good left back. But when I go through all their players, this don't scream of me of, oh, yo, this is a team that's going to dominate the Premier League for years. No way. When you look at City's squad compared to theirs, bruv, how many of their players even getting in City's squad, bruv? Let's be honest. In the squad, I'm not even talking about the team. The squad, bro.
Especially when you look at their bench yesterday and they're bringing Foden off the bench. Aguero couldn't even get a game. It's mad, isn't it?
Foden walks into that Liverpool team. Walks in there.
Aguero walks into their team. Aguero walks into most teams in the league, if not all of them.
The way Firmino's playing, Jesus walks into that fucking team. Bro,
it is crazy when you think about it, of actually top world-class players that they have in their team. I'd say probably only Van Dijk.
Bruv, for me, Van Dijk's the only one I'm hearing, bruv. And Alisson, again, I just feel like the standard of goalkeeping, has gone down. So when man are talking about Alisson and that, he's decent. But now in modern game, them man get a hard on if a goalkeeper can do 10 kick-ups, bro. Like back in the day, goalkeepers used to just keep the ball out of goal. And now all of a sudden, we want man to be sweeping and doing all this shit with their feet and that. And these men are making fucking howlers, bro. Like absolute howlers. I don't care about that. Stop the ball from going in the net. Alisson's a good goalie. Do you know what I mean? But this ain't the fucking era of the Buffons and them, man. Like, it's not. Do you know what I mean? It's just the same with the centre halves. Like, Van Dijk's a good centre back, but who's he fucking competing against? No one. No, he's not competing against no one, bruv.
This league for centre backs, this league for footballers in general, shit. Let's be real, bruv. Yeah, there's not many top players in this league.
There isn't, bro.
It's a handful. Yeah, and
there is.
You know, I put a tweet out yesterday talking about Harry Kane. Yeah, and I said like his footballing brain is just a joke. He's
a
mad.
top footballer. When I look at this Premier League right now, yeah, in every team, yeah. When I look at Man City, when I say top footballer, I mean top footballers in bro, like the top of the game right now. Who they got? Do you know what I mean? Diaz is one of the best centre backs in the league, if not the best centre back in the league. When I say top of the game, I mean upper echelon of players. KDB, Aguero's not there no more. Aguero's an old man now. Do you know what I mean? Riyad Mahrez is a top footballer, but is he upper echelon, like you can't get no higher? No. Is Sterling? No. Is Foden? No. Is Gundogan? No. Is Rodri? No. Do you know what I'm saying? Is Stones? No. You know what I mean? When I'm going through all these people, they're top players, but they're not like, oh my God, they're not Galacticos. Remember back in the day when man had Galacticos, bro? Do you know what I mean? How many of them man are Galacticos, blood, in today's game? None of them. Only maybe De Bruyne.
Yeah, from City's team. From City's team.
And that's what I mean. From Man United, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Pogba's the only fucking Galactico in our team, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? De Gea used to be. And now De Gea is fucking dirty dishwater. Know what I mean? When I look at Tottenham, Galactico, Harry Kane. That's it. Like Son's up there. Gareth Bale's name is Galactico, but Gareth Bale, yeah, like he won't pass his MOT. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. Arsenal, Galacticos, none. Do you know what I'm saying? Chelsea, Galacticos, none. Do you know what I'm saying? When I'm looking at their team, what Werner and Ziyech and no thanks. Giroud, nope.
Maybe Thiago Silva, but he's on the decline now, and he's aging.
He's done. He's like Aguero. They're finished. Like they were Galacticos, but they're not Galacticos no more. When I go through the league, how many players are you looking at to say, yo, these men play for any team in the world?
Yeah, there's not many.
There's not many. Because that's what Galacticos are to me. Galacticos are, remember when we had Zidane, Figo, R9,
Pirlo.
They're like, yeah, these men play for any team in the world. Yeah. They play for any team in the world.
You could just list out 100 players, bruv, quite comfortably, and there's still 100 more you could reel out after that.
Yep. When you look at these players now, how many of them play for any team in the world? Son is on the verge, but he's not there. Harry Kane could play for anyone. Bayern Munich, everyone, you name it. When you say Son, they might say, well, boy, we got Coman, we got Sane, we don't need him. Do you know what I mean? That's what I mean, bro. Harry Kane is a Galactico, bro. So when I look at this league right now, what man are comparing man to is mad to me, bro. Like, the level's not that of what it used to be. It's clearly not, bro. When I saw Chelsea at the peak of their powers, when no one could get near them, when Man United and Chelsea were playing in Champions League finals, them teams were frightening. They had players like Anelka on the bench. On the bench, bruv. Nicolas Anelka. He's one of the best strikers that ever play in England. On the bench. Do you see what I'm saying? Bruv, it's mad. Berbatov didn't even make the match day squad.
Bruv, Berbatov scored won the Golden Boot and then got benched the next season.
Bro, and then Berba never made the match day squad for the Champions League final, if I remember correctly. That's madness. That's mad. He didn't even make the squad. We got Dan James in our squad.
Dan James, bro. Dan James wouldn't get into most squads in the Premier League, but he gets in yours. He's a bang average footballer, that guy. Yeah, he is. Do you know where he'd be good? He'd be good somewhere like Brighton. Yeah, that's where he'd be good.
Quick counter attacks and that underdog football. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think so. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's just, bruv, like Berba never made the squad, fam. You know them ones. He didn't make the squad, cuz. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, bro?
And he was wavy back then as well. That guy was so sick, man. He had the just that languid body style, but as soon as the ball comes to him, man, he just grew. He just got alive. It was just like he had superpowers, man. His first touch was mad. His first touch. I can't remember what team he scored that goal against, where he done that little Berber spin. Yeah, passed. I think it might have been Fulham.
He passed it to Cristiano when he spun, man. That was against West Ham, I think.
Yeah, he was sick, bruv. Sick football. Yeah. But this is the thing, Fergie. It's like the same with managers. You look back at the managers over the years, like Fergie knew when to get rid of a player. Get him in, use and abuse and bin him. Yeah, get what you want out of him and bin him. And he did that with Berbatov. Berbatov came in, I think, scored 30 goals and then got benched all season the following season. Yeah,
bruv, the thing is, again, being a top manager, yeah, knowing when to get rid of players. Loads of people saying, "Oh, who would you get rid of?" And that, bro. Sir Alex Ferguson got rid of Ruud van Nistelrooy in his prime. He went to Real Madrid and won a Golden Boot after we sold him. Do you know what I mean? Like, just because a player's good doesn't mean you can't get rid of him. You have to look at the bigger picture. Do you know what I mean? Liverpool held on to Salah too long. Now they're not going to get the money for him that they would have got if they sold him last year or the year before. Because Salah would have been worth at least 100 mil if they got rid of him last season or the season before last. But now he stayed this amount of time, and I think he's going to be 29 this year. They're not going to get 100 million for him no more. And he's past his best. So now they've missed the window. Do you know what I'm saying? So all this talk of an Mbappe ain't going to fucking happen now, bro. Do you know what I mean? It could have happened maybe if he sold man 2 years ago.
Mbappe was never going there anyway. Let's be real.
But they were talking about, obviously, they got the Nike kit deal, and then they thought, yo, we can get a marquee Nike signing, and there was all this talk. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? So it is what I mean. Liverpool ain't getting that money no more. They're getting 100 million in a COVID market, bro, at 29 years old. It's not happening. It's not happening, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't care what man think. It's not happening. Like, you're not spending 100 million in this. Yeah.
Yeah, if you go through their whole squad, who's actually worth any money that they could get money for now? Mane, they ain't going to get the money for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because again, he's the wrong age, really. 2-3 years ago, yeah, maybe. Salah, definitely not. Who else have they got in their squad? Maybe Trent, maybe Robertson. Yeah, other than that, their midfield, they ain't going to get money for midfielders.
Trent and Robertson, two British lads ain't going nowhere.
Exactly, they ain't going to go overseas. They're in their comfort zone.
Yeah, like there's no money.
Liverpool lad.
But that's why I think they're finished league, because there's no one to sell. The only player they could sell, they're going to lose Genie on a free. The only player they could sell, is Mo Salah. And they're not going. And even if they get 70 million for him, what the fuck can you get for 70 million these days?
Nicola Pepe.
Bruv, do you see what I mean? What the fuck can you get for 70 million? Because it's not an Mbappe, it's not a Haaland. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not getting that. Like, so, and they need more than one player, my G. They need about 5. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's why I say Liverpool are finished. They are finished.
The league table is crazy as well. If you look at the table and where they are, I think if Tottenham win their game in hand, they go above them.
Yeah.
They've got a game in hand over them. So if they win that, Liverpool. Oh, sorry, Tottenham are above them. They won yesterday. Of course they did. And Liverpool have Tottenham have still got a game in hand over them, and they've gone above them. Right, they're 8th. And Aston Villa have got 2 in hand over them and are 3 points behind. One of them's tonight against Leeds, I think. Yeah. Is it Villa Leeds tonight? No, it's West Ham Leeds, isn't it? But they got 2 games in hand, Aston Villa. If they win one of them, they go above them on goal difference or whatever. And then if they win again, they're 3 points clear. West Ham have got 2 in hand over them, and they're already 2 points clear. Yep. We've got 1 game in hand over them. If we win it, we're 2 points behind them. Bro, they could potentially finish down in 10th or 11th this season if they carry on.
Bruv, listen, it could happen, innit? It could happen. And you know what? It might actually be a blessing for them, because at least if they get no European football next season, they can just focus on the league, bruv. Because I think they're playing too much football. And with the injuries and the intensity their manager wants to play at, I think they could do with the season out of Europe.
Do you think he's still going to be there next season? Because he looks like he don't give a toss. I know his mum died in that. And
but that's not why he doesn't give a toss, though. Like, obviously, he's going through some personal things. But I feel, bruv, it's clear to see that he's not happy with the ownership, bro. Like, he said not too long, he said, bruv, if I don't get a centre back, it's not because I don't want one. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, bruv, he's just not happy. Like, the money's not there. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, when you look at Klopp's history as well at Dortmund, before man left as well, it wasn't all roses, cuz. Do you know what I mean? So maybe that's what he does. Maybe he just builds a dynasty, but he doesn't know how to rebuild squads. Maybe that's in his DNA. Who knows?
But this is the thing. People bang on about the way he plays, the style of football, etc., etc. Like, people always like to slag off Jose Mourinho and say after the 3rd year he leaves your club fucked. But this is looking like Klopp does the same, just in a different way. This is
looking real Jose-esque, bro. Because if you're inheriting this fucking old squad, bro, bruv, like who they got? Like you look at their midfield, yeah, Fabinho, Henderson, Milner, Wijnaldum, all these guys are late 20s or in their 30s. Oxlade-Chamberlain is injury prone, and I want to say Oxlade's about mid to late 20s as well. Do you know what I mean, bruv? Genie's 30 odd, bruv. The whole midfield's fucked. And then Thiago's what, 29?
Yeah, Chamberlain's 27. He's 28 in the summer.
Bruv, the whole midfield is 27 and above, apart from Fabinho, I think. So they need about 3 CMs, blood. And then man's looking at the two strikers, the two main players. I think one's 28, one's 29.
27 as well.
Fuck's sake. You know what I mean? One's 27, one's 29. Then you've got the two fullbacks that you've got about another 4 or 5 years before you need to worry about them. Cool. Virgil's 29. They brought in a championship centre back, and they brought in that Kabak guy who's useless.
Yeah.
Bro, they need about 8 players. Legit.
Yeah, that ain't even a joke. Yeah,
they need about 3.
They could get rid of him because they've got Jota. Yeah. And Jota is quality. I think Jota's a sick footballer, man.
Yeah, but I like him.
Yeah, them 3, if they stay, get rid of Firmino, you could get a few quid for him. Maybe he could go somewhere back to Germany, wherever it was they signed him from, yeah? Right? Yeah. So there's a bit of money you can get. But other than that, bruv, you ain't getting money for any of them. Yeah. Like, decent money to rebuild that. And they're not exactly Man City rich or anything like that. They're not even Arsenal rich.
Yeah, they're not. You're right.
Yeah, they're fucked, bruv. Real talk. And the demise of it to happen just like that so quickly.
Bruv, Alisson's 31, Shaqiri's 29, bro. Bruv, it's banter. Klopp's left these man. Klopp has left these man literally. This is Jose-esque, bruv.
Firmino's 29. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Divock Origi is 27. This is mad. Their whole squad is literally the wrong side of 25.
Klopp is looking like a quick fix merchant, bro. Slyly.
Yeah, this is mad. And do you know what? Yeah, he won't get the criticism that Jose gets for leaving teams like that. But he did this with Dortmund, man. He literally done exactly the same. Had a good couple of years and then left, and they were shafted, bruv. And I think it was Tuchel that went in after him, wasn't it? I'm sure it was Thomas Tuchel that went in after him. Yeah, and he's now doing it again.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, there comes a point where you have to question that. And listen, the Liverpool fans were so mouthy with it last season, and rightly so. They walked away with the title, yeah?
Yeah.
And I think everyone would be if your team's going and virtually unbeaten all season, yeah? Right? But at the same time, you know, it's mad, bruv. It is absolutely mad. In fact, you know what? Yeah, I'm just looking at Andrew Robertson now. Yeah, in 3 days from now, bruv, man's 27.
Who's 27?
Robertson is 27 this week.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. He's not a young guy. You know what it is with Robbo? Because he got picked up from such a small team, and that they're thinking that, they picked him up as a teenager. But I think they picked up Robbo like, 23, 24 or something. So, do you know what I mean? He wasn't, even though he's relatively undervalued in terms of he was better than the level he was playing at. Like, he wasn't young. Do you know what I mean? He wasn't young like, what's his name at Brighton now? Lamptey. He wasn't a Lamptey, like, do you know what I mean? Fresh out the academy, didn't get his chance, and that he was playing first team football.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he played in the same side as Harry Maguire at Hull, I think.
And that's the thing, isn't it? Like, yeah, he did play in the same side. And that's the thing, yeah. Like, you look at it, it's not just so much their starting 11 that is the wrong side of 26, 27, 28, whatever. It's also their bench. Their benches, bro, they got Milner, 35, man's doing 70. I think he played the whole game yesterday.
Yeah, and Shaqiri's 29 as well, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, when you say they need 8 players, they probably need 11 players or 12 or 13. Yeah, because they have got so much old players in that squad that you could get rid of Shaqiri, but how much are you getting for him? 6 million?
If that, bro. If that, like, you probably sell him to like a Turkish team for an undisclosed fee, bro. You know them undisclosed fees, bro. Man. I mean, man will get a new minibus for the under 18s and that. It's a mad
thing. A new grass seed for the fucking training ground.
It's mad, bro.
Oh dear, bro. When you actually sit and dissect it like that, though, man, it is actually staggering how fucked they're going to be in the next year or so. Yeah, because no matter how good a manager he is, and he is clearly a good manager, right? And you know, we've said it on many shows, and I'm sure other people have said it in the chat and stuff like that. the football they play is only sustainable for 2 or 3 seasons max, because he gets so much out of them pressing wise, and they run and they run and they run. Yeah. That eventually 3 years later, injury. And once you get them injuries to 4, 5, 6 of your main team starters, you're fucked. Any team would be. If Man City lost De Bruyne, Sterling, Edison, and Diaz, they wouldn't be walking away with a title.
Yeah,
they'd probably still be top because of the size of their squad, how good it is. Yeah, but they wouldn't be walking at 11 points clear.
No, no.
Same with you lot. You have Pogba out. If you have Pogba, I don't know, Martial, Bruno, and say Fred.
Yeah, if we have them man out, we're fucked, bro. Oli would have us in the bottom half of the table for sure.
It's mad. Absolutely mad. Big up to everyone watching. There's 1,000 already. Make sure you slap the likes up. Make sure you subscribe to Rants as well. Big up to everyone who subscribed to me recently as well. We're over 54k now.
Big up.
Time as well.
Yeah, congrats, bro.
In between, bruv. Yes, we've finally got to the 54k. It seems like it took longer to get that last 1,000 that we've got.
Nah, it gets like that.
Or 53 before that. But yeah, big up to everybody inside. Make sure you're slapping the likes up. Big up to everyone who's put a super chat in as well. Appreciate that. The way City played yesterday was horrendous. If they get PSG or Bayern in the quarters and play like that, they're getting pammed. Man goes quadruple. Bruv, they were shit. I can't lie. And
bro, I'd love to sit here, and chat shit and say how good we were, but I've never seen them play that bad. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
They looked shell shocked when they got
they did
penalty away. It was almost like they just accepted they're gonna lose.
Yeah, but you know what it was with City? I think that City got in such a comfortable run of just beating teams that they didn't know how to react when we went ahead, because it's like they got the best defensive record in the league, and then on top of that, they're pamming teams, bro. So they're not used to man coming in their yard and slapping one. Bruv, within 10 minutes, they were behind. They're not used to having to chase the game. They used to have it
inside 1 minute.
Yeah. They used to having the ball and other teams trying to chase the ball and leaving themselves open. They're used to the other team being desperate. Do you know what I mean? But they were desperate because they started the game against a team that had no intentions of playing anything other than counter-attacking. And then you give them a goal, long afternoon, mate. And I mean, and then when you've got De Bruyne stinking the place out, Sterling stinking the place out.
Oh, Sterling had a fucking disaster class.
He had a stinker, bro.
They all did, to be fair. The only one who looked like they gave a fuck yesterday for City was John Stones.
Yeah.
Like he was trying to go over halfway. He's trying to take players on. I'm like, right, this is a centre-back taking them like the reins and saying, no, we're having it. And nobody else joined in. But you know what the madness is, yeah? I watched a bit of your stream in the second half. Or half time, whenever it was. Like, yeah, it was second half. And it was funny because everyone's banging on in your comments about Bruno this, Bruno that, yeah. Bruv, I watched him yesterday and I was on Bruno watch, right? Because I see everyone going on about him. I think he's a good footballer, yeah. Right? I don't rate him as highly as everyone else, but I think he's an all right footballer. Yeah. De Bruyne had a stinker yesterday and we're still better than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, you scored the penalty and fair play. You had the pressure on you. It's a derby, it's away, etc., etc. First minute of the game, you might be a bit cold, blah blah blah. Not warmed up to the game, but he's put you in front. He just fucking disappeared after that, bro. It's just like, where are you?
Yeah. But that's what he does, though. And you see that, yeah. That's what you kind of expect from your number nines, your strikers. You know, back in the day, they would say, "Oh, the striker's been quiet, yeah, but he scored the goal and that's his job." You know what I mean? That used to be like an Alan Shearer or, you know what I mean, a Michael Owen, where they're not involved in the game and then they get a goal. But he's a midfielder, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, I expect my midfielders to be involved in the game and to be influencing the game in other ways, not just scoring the penalty. Do you know what I mean? And that's my disillusion with him. That's all it is, because he scored the goal and he was one of our most passive players on the pitch. Most passive. Do you know what I mean? I think Dan James contributed more to the game than he did. Do you know what I'm saying? At least Dan James was relieving pressure by carrying the ball like 10, 15 yards with his dribbles or shutting people down and that. Do you know what I mean? I think he was probably the least effective player on the pitch, but he got the goal. And then everyone's all over the moon. And then the United accounts tweet out, oh, they said Bruno don't do it against the top 6 and that. He scored 2
mate,
penalties.
even Martin Tyler was saying it on Sky Sports. He's going, oh, that puts the myth to bed and all that. And I'm like, bruv, he scored a penalty.
He scored a penalty against Tottenham. He scored a penalty against City. So fucking what, bruv?
Sure,
do you know what I mean? Like, literally, I don't care about that. Like, I don't care about that, bro. Do you know what I mean? So it's just one of them things where he's always going to divide opinion, innit? He's always going to divide opinion, and that's fine. Do you know what I mean? But ultimately, in the big games, just scoring the odd goal and fucking off ain't enough. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't believe we could win trophies if he continues to play like that. I don't, because we need more from him.
No, it's true. It's true, man. And the thing is, like, listen, yesterday, it doesn't matter because you won the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when it does matter, like the other games, yeah, you need your big player to step up in the big moments and say, no, we're winning this. Yeah. Pogba does it. Yeah. Pogba does it.
He does, and you don't get credit for it.
Yeah. Even not so much in the big games. Like, I know he does do it in the big games, but even the game against West Ham where he slapped that shot in from 30 yards. Yeah. That was like, we've had our backs against the wall here. I'm fucking winning this today. Yeah, and he took the reins and said, yo, I'm having this. I don't really feel that Fernandes is that guy, man. I like him. I think he's got something, but I don't know what that something is. Like, he scores.
I do. I think he's one of the best penalty takers I've ever seen in my life. Bro, I swear, bro, like he's got a 94% accurate. Bro, as soon as we got the penalty, I changed the score. Ask them. I changed the score even before he took it.
Yeah, he's only missed one out of 19.
He's only missed one, bro. I knew he was scoring, bro. Like, I knew it. He's inevitable from the spot. So, like, that's the biggest compliment I can give him.
You must have had your fucking, like, head in your hands when the keeper went the right way, thinking, shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
He didn't get enough on it, though, that keeper, innit?
He got a hand on it, but he didn't get a solid wrist on it. But, bro, as soon as we got the penalty, I changed the score. He's inevitable from the penalty spot. Like, literally, like, I would trust him with my savings, bro. If someone said, yo, someone has to take a penalty for you, yeah, and if they miss, you lose all your savings, bro, I'll give it to Bruno. 100%. There's no one else. Him and Harry Kane, them man from the spot.
They're relentless. Kane's relentless.
Harry Kane from the penalty spot is fucking unbelievable. I think he's the best penalty taker I've seen in my life. Like, he just slaps the side net in, bro.
Yeah, every time Kane does that.
Every time, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Back in the day as well, Letizia
as well, slap. Shearer would slap them as well, but he would lace them, so you never knew where they were going to go. He might take the keeper with him, bruv. You know them. Alan Shearer could smash a pen. Smash it. But, bruv, Kane and Bruno, them guys are inevitable, bro. So that's what I'd say about him. Like, the pens, amazing. Anything outside of that, I'm not really impressed. Honestly, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of them. I'm not really impressed. I don't think his passing's good. I don't think his pass accuracy is good. I don't think he puts enough care on his passes. I think he overhits his passes. I don't think he's good under pressure, like receiving the ball on the half turn. Like, he turns the ball over too much. There was a time yesterday, the ball came to him and he's done like a little flick and flicked his heel up in the air. And it's like, what are you doing, bro? Just bring it down and pass it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, it's not there for me. But his numbers are undisputed. So people are always going to come at me and they're going to rival me and say, oh, yeah, but look at his goal involvements and that. But, bruv,
yeah, but I provide that with Mesut Ozil fans as well, man. Do you know what
there's more to football than that.
Yeah, just because you were on set pieces and Giroud was heading them in, mate, don't mean you're any good, does it? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you just put it into an area that's crowded with 11 man and Giroud jumped highest. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's like when people take a corner, yeah, and that goes down as an assist if they score off of it, yeah. It's like
Shaw's been doing that this season. To be fair, as well, he started taking corners now.
Yeah, that's not an assist. That's a hit and a crowded box.
Yeah, and his numbers have gone through the roof now. Now he's taking free kicks, some free kicks on corners. Shaw's stats have gone through the roof.
Yeah, but this is the same with Ozil. We took Ozil off free kicks and we put Xhaka on him, I think. Like the long floaty ones, yeah. Not the direct ones, but Mesut Ozil ain't got enough shot power to take them anyway. But yeah, we put Granit Xhaka on free kicks, and then I think who else did we have on corners? I think we had Ceballos or someone on corners or whatever. As soon as we took Ozil off, his assists from open play were dead. Yeah, he never got any. Yeah, and it just goes to show how much he relied on set pieces. But let me go through this super chat real quick. 3 players you could realistically buy for United in the summer.
realistically is the key word. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how much money we have to spend. It's not a lot, so I couldn't tell you, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? But I know we need a centre back, we need a defensive midfielder, and we need a right midfielder, a right winger. Those are the three positions we need. You know what I'm saying?
Look at this joker. Let me guess, Mahrez is better than Bruno. He is better than Bruno.
No, he is. But what did he say? I think he meant he was yesterday. Oi, to be fair to Mahrez, yeah, bruv, he had like Luke Shaw was up there for man of the match with me, him and Martial.
Yeah,
but he made Luke Shaw skid on his knees like I've never seen, bro. Like it was mad. Bro,
I know what I'm talking about as well. He's funny,
Mahrez is fake, bruv. Like this guy, yeah, that chop, it's like Van Persie used to do it as well. You know he's gonna chop it, but you can't take the risk of not trying to block it just in case he doesn't. You know them ones. Like Van Persie done it all the time. Robin used to do it as well. That chop is horrible. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he literally sat him on his ass.
Sat him, bro. He's skidding on his knees, bro. I was like, he's taking that.
He did that to him though at the Emirates. I think it was the Emirates. He had him sat on his ass. I think
them inverted wingers. I think he struggles a bit more with them. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
It's true. Inverted, like the out and out. Yeah, he's been really good this season, Luke Shaw. And
solid, bro.
For me, like when they were picking man of the match, I said to the father-in-law, I said it's got to be Martial.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw's a close second, and
that was the best defense in the league. That Martial done that to you, by the way. You know them, and if you saw the way, bro, he finished the first half with 100% pass accuracy. The second half was 95, bro.
Yeah,
like he didn't do anything wrong yesterday apart from the 1-on-1.
73% at halftime, bruv. There's a big difference, isn't there?
But this is the thing, and the thing is with Tony, yeah, Tony missed that 1-on-1, and I was just like, Tony, bruv. You know what I mean? Because it's one of them ones where
he should have scored.
I know exactly, should have laced it. But the problem is, he's a striker, but he's not a natural finisher, bruv. And what I mean by that is like finishers put the ball in the net anyhow, innit? Anyhow, bro. Laces, side foot, header, fucking outside of the foot, whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas Martial is a brilliant finisher, but he's not a natural finisher. You can tell that he's worked on that side foot finish. But sometimes you just put your fucking lace through it. If that was Harry Kane, he would have got that at his foot and he would have slapped it, laces through it, top corner. We're celebrating. And the thing is, with Martial, it's a lack of confidence, because if Martial was more confident, he had enough time to take 2 more touches before he struck the ball.
He could have took a touch, ball rolled it, and just chipped it.
Yeah, he could have. He could have taken a touch, got his head up, took another touch to steady it, and just passed it in. But he didn't. He went near post when he should have gone across the keeper, and he went early. And that's someone that's not confident, because he snatched at it. You know what I mean? And that's just all it is. But he's all round.
You know what you said about his right foot sight, his instep finish. Yeah. Do you know what? When his first ever goal for Man United, where Martin Tyler was just like,
against Liverpool,
he was going mad, wasn't he, Tyler? Yeah, and that was so Thierry Henry-esque. It was mad.
It was.
And that's the thing, right?
Even Henry as well practiced his finishing. Henry was a winger. He wasn't a natural finisher. Like Rude was the more natural finisher of the two of them, but Henry was just prolific, bro. And he was so that side foot finish was so precise, bro.
Oh yeah, you knew it was coming. You just couldn't stop it.
You knew it was coming. You could not stop it, bro.
The thing is, it weren't like he even blitzed it. He just kissed it in, man. Just a little push, but it
wasn't even powerful. He just passed it in with the accuracy. Yeah, back post, passed it in. It's not like he was slapping it hard. You just passing it in, bro.
But this is the thing. Martial's chance yesterday, if that was on the left-hand side of the box,
it's a goal.
It's a goal. He would have done it. But because it was on that side and he's so right-footed,
and he's used to cutting in from the left.
Yeah.
So
that's why. I mean? But
exactly.
I suppose that comes with practice, isn't it? You just got to keep practicing, man, and just keep fucking staying behind after Tracy.
He needs to do more. He needs to do more. Do you know what I mean? The manager is supposed to be a striker, bruv. What kind of finishing drills are you doing with these forwards? Because for me, they're not good enough. They're not good enough, because Martial should be seeing that picture every day in training. You should be seeing that picture. Martial finished that like it's a picture that he hasn't seen before.
And that's the thing. He could have just gone outside of the boot with that and put it far post.
Bruv, or he could have gone with his laces. Or he could have gone with his laces across the goalkeeper. Do you know what I'm saying? Because obviously I don't expect him to take it with his left foot. Do you know what I mean? That's a great finish for a left-footed player. You just open your body out, pass it
Yeah,
easy.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
But
100%.
if you can't shoot with your left foot, you strike across the body with the laces, bottom corner, easy money. Because the keeper doesn't get that. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of them ones where he needs to be seeing that picture more often, bro. Repetition. They say you need to do something 1,000 times or something. So he needs to be literally doing that 1,000 times. I saw a video of Iron Robin literally going through, slaloming through and whipping that ball into the far corner, bro. He scored goals like that his whole career, bro.
The amount of goals he scored like that, you knew it was
Bruv,
coming.
He'll do 50 of those after training, every single training session, in and out, cut inside, whip, in and out, cut inside, whip. And I watched the Bayern Munich thing, and he just kept doing it after training. And then you see him in the game, he does the same fucking thing. What a shot!
Do you know what? He was one of the quickest players traveling with a football at his feet I've ever seen. It was just a joke, wasn't it? Like, and the thing is, you knew he wanted to chop in on that left foot, yeah. And like, this is why I don't mind one-footed players, yeah. But like, when people want to compare like Salah to him and that, yeah, it's like, shut up, mate. Yeah, seriously, because that guy was doing it week in, week out, man. Yeah, and he perfected that cut in and bang, so fucking good. Yeah, Salah can do it. Don't get it twisted. Salah can do it, but Salah just runs into fucking blind alleys, bruv. Like, it just
but even Salah, like Salah's ain't got a whip like Robin. Salah puts his lace through things. You see how he takes his penalties, he slaps them down the middle, and he does pass the ball into the net sometimes, but he's not consistent with it. Robin was consistent with that back post whip. Do you know what I'm saying? Just like Coutinho would just whip it, cut inside, whip. You know them, and that just comes from practice, bro. And that's the thing for Martial. For me, do you know what I mean? I love him. Like, he's one of my favorite players, but he needs to do more, bro. He needs to do more.
I say it every week, bro.
He needs to do more finishing, bro.
Player on the planet, yeah, but he needs to leave United to do that.
Yeah, bro, he's a world-class talent. We saw it. Like Ollie said, with literally up to 2 hours before the game, he didn't even know if he was going to start him because he didn't train.
Yeah,
and Jesus done that without training. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what he's got. He's a world-class talent, but he's not a world-class player. You can't be a world-class player until you add consistency, to the talent that you have, and then start doing it at the top level, bruv. And the thing is, like, Martial has the ability to make the best centre-backs in the world look like fucking like novices, bro, on his day.
Yeah, who was it you played against in pre-season? Was it Real
Madrid? And he absolutely fucking snuffed Carvajal.
He was just like slaloming through the whole defence.
Easy. But then he'll do that, and then he'll miss that chance that he missed against Man City. And people will say, this is why he's not a striker. He is a striker. But because he's been playing coming in from the left for so often, that picture of coming in from the left is the only picture that he sees all the time. He needs to see more pictures, bro. And that means in training, they need to do more, bro. I don't know what training they're doing for the strikers, but it's not good enough. Do you know what I mean? And what Omar said, Martial is consistent, but his finishing hasn't been consistent this season. But one thing, Martial gives you a base level. His touch and his link-up play is always consistently good, bruv. It's the finishing. Now that he's played centrally, you've noticed when he scored most of his eye-catching goals that people know him from, he's cutting in from the left, whipping it, cutting in from the left, whipping it. Do you know what I'm saying? But now he's playing in a different position where he might get the ball on the right-hand side, get it centrally. Martial needs to practice more finishing, receiving the ball in other areas he's not comfortable playing in. Do you know what I mean? And that's down to the manager. He should be making the strikers do this. He's a striker. He was a striker himself. Like, why is he not getting these guys finishing from different parts of the pitch? Why? Do you know what I mean? I don't understand it, bro. Because that's the first thing I would do. I tell him after training, bruv, that at least 50 or 100 of these, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? If you don't score half of them,
do you think that's down? Like, obviously, the manager can say that to him, and it's down to him to go and do that.
No, not really, because he'll do it. He'll do it.
Confidence isn't high. He's not got confidence in the manager to consistently pick him and play him in one position and ask him to do a job, which means that he's lost a bit of appetite for it and a bit of hunger, because of the manager doing that. But also, the manager probably doesn't know what that guy's best position is, even though he sees him in training.
Yeah, the manager doesn't. But the manager's clueless, though. He said the same thing about Angel Gomez. He let him go because he said he doesn't know what Angel's best position is. That's why he let him go. That's not good enough. For fuck's sake. He said, I don't know what his best position is, bro. I can't believe it, bro. So, you know what it is, with Tony? If I'm the manager and I'm saying to him, yo, you're my number one striker, you need to work on this. This is what we're doing. And that's it, bro. Like, you got 100 shots after training every single day until you're bored, bro. And no one gets, as a striker, you shouldn't get bored of scoring.
No, of course. You just put the reserve team goalkeeper or the youth team goalkeeper in goal and say, bro, yeah, you stay there. I'm going to come at you and I'm going to take shots.
I'll put Henderson in there, bruv. I'll put Henderson in there and I'll say, bruv, you got 25 shots from here, 25 from here, 25 from here, 25. You got 100 shots, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? 2 from central, 1 from central on the left, 1 from central on the right, 1 from coming in on the right-hand side, 1 from coming in on the left-hand side. 25 times 100. And every day you're going to do this until you're fucking bored of it, mate. It's just, that's it. Because he's got everything else.
Yeah.
His hold-up play, bruv, he's better than Cavani. His hold-up play, his dribbling, everything's better. But
his dribbling's mad. When he gets going, he's fucking brilliant.
But Cavani's a scavenger, bruv. He's an old-school scavenger, and he misses way, way, way more than he scores.
Bruv, I said this loads of times, right? We were linked to Cavani. I like Cavani. I think he's a good striker, yeah? But he does need a hatful of fucking chances at times. Yeah, and that's why I never wanted him at Arsenal. That was when we had Giroud at Arsenal when we were linked to him, yeah? And like I said, yeah, he's better than Giroud, but is he that good? He plays for fucking PSG and blah, 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 whatever, yeah? You've seen him come into United, and you can see he's obviously still a top-class player, yeah? But he's never been, for me, a world-class striker. He's always been a tier below that.
Yeah, me too. I agree.
He's never been world-class for me. He misses too many.
Yeah, I agree. I put him in this. I put him in the same tier as like Aubameyang and that. Like, for me, them man are always like they're top strikers. They're gonna score loads of goals, but I don't put them in the elite bracket. I never have put them in the elite bracket. I put them in the same bracket as the Higuains, and you get me. Like, they're top strikers, but they're prolific, but they're not clinical in it. And that's what it is.
Too many chances. Aubameyang's the same, bro. How can you miss 3 yards out at an open goal and put it 4 yards wide?
Yeah, absolutely.
I like Aubameyang. Don't get it twisted for anyone who's sitting there going, "Oh, you're an Aubameyang hater." No, I actually like Aubameyang. He's got the best movement of any striker in the Premier League.
Yeah, his movement in and around the box is good. Him and Cavani as well. Their movement, very good. Do you know what I'm saying? Very good.
Let's talk about Harry Kane for a bit, yeah? Because fucking, did you watch the game last night?
Yeah, I watched it.
Bruv, I see people saying he was trying to cross that. Yeah, no fucking way was that a cross. Yeah, I swear.
Bruv, Lee, he fucking looked up at the goal, bruv.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then the ball came and he slapped it in the top corner, bro. Bruv, I'm not hearing that.
Bruv, all over Twitter last night, he never meant that. And I'm like, when I'm seeing the replays, because I was like, boy, I fucking see him slap that. I was like, you're taking the piss.
Bro, he looked at the goal.
He didn't even look anywhere other than goal.
Bruv, the keeper left that whole side of the goal open. And Harry Kane looked up at it. And credit to Doherty as well. The pace on the ball that he played to him was so good that Harry Kane didn't need to take a touch. Slapped it straight into the side netting where he puts his penalties. Bruv, man can't tell me that weren't a shot, bruv. They can fuck off. That's unbelievable. Like, bro, he looked at the goal.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
He always hits the side netting. But you know what? I watched an interview where he said that he spends a couple of hours after training and every single day.
Yeah, I've seen videos of it as well, both feet.
Even without a goalkeeper in goal. He just stands on his own on the training ground and just practice low-driven shots, into that side netting, bottom corner. Yeah, bottom corner. He goes, I practice penalties into the bottom corner with and without a keeper. Yeah, I can't imagine he's standing there practicing shots like that too often, but you never know. And the thing is, one thing I'll say about Kane, that guy has never had pace. Yeah, can you imagine how fucking good he'd be if he was quick?
No, but if he was quick, he wouldn't be good though. You know them ones. It's one of them ones where Harry Kane's good because he's not quick. And that's what you see about a lot of the best footballers in the game, yeah? They're not quick, bro. They have to use their brain in it because their pace, they can't use their pace to get out of jail. And the thing is, there's parts of Harry Kane's game that he probably wouldn't have worked on if he was quick. Like
that's true, yeah.
Like the way he protects the ball, the way he turns on the ball. The reason why Harry Kane's so good at drawing fouls is because he's not quick enough to just kick it past someone and run. So he's got to hold on to it a bit longer. Do you know what I mean?
He's such a big, bulky guy where when he does try and run and take the ball forward, he has to have his arms out like this as he's running because he knows he's getting caught up.
Because that's what Tevez used to do, bruv. Because Tevez never had the explosive pace to kick it past people and run. He used to stick his bum out and protect the ball and roll it. And you have to do that because you can't run away from everyone because you ain't got the pace. Do you know what I mean? A lot of players do it. Hazard used to do it as well. Hazard had the pace, but then Hazard sometimes If he got the ball, he's in a tight space. There's nowhere to go. He just stick his bum out, bruv.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
Laka does. Laka's not quick. He sticks his arse out, bruv.
You stick your arse out and just protect it and roll people, bruv. And that's what Kane does, bruv. Like, and that, you know what I mean? If Kane had the pace, he'd probably do what Rashford does. When he gets the ball, he takes the touch and just kicks it down the line and runs. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's how Gareth Bale used to play.
Yeah.
But now we can't do that. He's now starting to kind of link and come short now because he's not going to kick it past man and run past man no more. So not having pace.
I put a tweet out last night when he scored. It was actually before he scored that goal. It was about 5 minutes before he scored that goal, saying that only Messi, for me, has better footballing IQ. Yeah. The amount of people who didn't understand and digest that tweet properly, they were going, I can't believe you're comparing him to Messi. I was like, are you fit?
He's not. But that's like when Gabby Ogbonoho was like
different stratosphere to him. But IQ footballing IQ, he's for me, only Messi's better than him.
Because he's outrageously underrated in terms of his football intelligence. But do you know what I'm saying? He's a joke. He's a joke. Bro,
he's had 28 goal involvements this season, and it's not just like he's just fucking stat padding penalties.
Yeah, he's not.
He is literally 15 goals, 13 assists. Yeah, that is fucking mad.
Yeah, I think only 6 or 7, 6 of them are pens, I think.
But even so, I mean, yesterday, he was so fucking good, and they've warmed up nicely for us at the weekend. We got them on Sunday, and I'm dreading it, bro. Gareth Bale's banging goals, fucking looking good, looking healthy, and I think the way that Jose's managed him this season, he's probably said to him, "You're nowhere near fit enough to start for me, bro. So you can sit your ass on the bench every week until you're fit."
Gareth Bale's looking like. If Gareth Bale's looking good. What I like about what Gareth Bale's doing right now is you can see, it is 7 pence. You can see that he's reinvented his game. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he isn't the same Gareth Bale that ripped Mike on a new one and was pushing it past him and skating from there. He can't do that no more. But if you see him now, he's so intelligent, bro. Like, if you saw the 2 goals he scored, one was a tap-in and the other one, he ghosted into the box and scored a header. Gareth Bale scored more headers now. I think I've seen him score more headers this season than I've seen him score in his whole career, bro. Yeah,
it's mad. And the madness with it is that Jose is very clever in what he does, right? And he knows when a player's not fit enough, And he's obviously known Gareth Bale and known of Gareth Bale for fucking years and seen what he can and can't do, He's obviously seeing him in training every single week and saying, no, this ain't the guy that's ready to start football matches every week. So what he's done is he's got him up to speed, got him in the gym, got him on the training pitch. And you know what? If they're going to win anything this season, if they want to go far in the Europa League,
they're going to need him, bro.
Top 4, Gareth Bale is going to be a massive part of that because now the running, the business end of this season, he has got a Gareth Bale that's fit, that looks hungry and is scoring goals. And even yesterday, Son didn't play that well yesterday.
But he doesn't need to now. The pressure's not on him.
Because now they've got another one in Bale on the opposite side. They've still got Kane who's pulling the strings. Lucas Moura was superb yesterday. Yeah, I'm fucking worried about them, man. We've got them sandwiched in between these 2 Europa League games. So we've got Thursday Europa, Olympiacos away. Then we've got Tottenham. Then we've got Olympiacos, brother. I'm sitting there thinking, boy, we are fucked. Because if we've got this lot coming at us, man, and they're banging goals at the minute, back-to-back 4. In Burnley and Palace 4-4. Like I think before that, I think they or in between that they scored only 1 against Fulham. But Fulham, as we see yesterday, ain't fucking easy. They're fighting for their lives. But Son hasn't scored for a while. Because he doesn't need to now. It's the pressure's not just on him and Kane because now they've got Gareth Bale stepping up to the mark. And I think he's scored 10 goals, 3 assists in 1,100 minutes this season. That's bad, a goal or an assist every game.
It's not bad.
That's pretty damn decent, man. And I'm kind of worried about that. You've obviously got Europa League Thursday as well, isn't it?
Bro, I didn't even remember that was this week, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's this week, man.
Yeah, it is, man. Fuck's sake.
Thursday, bro. You're at home first, isn't it?
Yeah. 6 o'clock kickoff against Milan, bro. We just need to. I just want to keep a clean sheet. That's what I want to do. If we keep a clean sheet, I think we're through.
Zlatan's out, right? I think he misses the first leg.
He misses the first leg, bro. Do you know what I mean? So it'll be interesting.
Well, off of the back of the Derby win, you should be full of confidence going into that. So I think
the thing is with Man United, one thing you learn about Manchester United is the manager sets up for every single game individually, bro. So because of that, you can't take confidence from one game to the next, bro. Because you're set up to play against Milan completely different to how we set up against Man City. Like we don't have a style of play that we play all the time. So because of that, yeah, just because we done all right against City, that don't mean we're going to play the same way, because we never play the same way 2 games in a row. So I don't get confidence from one game, bro. We should be beating Milan anyway.
Yeah,
Should be beating them anyway.
They won yesterday 2-0. Diogo Dalot.
Yeah,
you player scored the second.
Yeah, that's Argo. He scored a belter, I heard. I haven't seen it though.
Yeah, I've not seen it either. But they won 2-0. They're only 3 points off the top of the table.
Yeah.
They drew with Udinese 1-1 in the week. 97th minute equaliser from Kesse in that game. It looks like they battered them as well, by looking by the shots that they had. But I think you'll beat them.
I think over 2 legs, I think we'll beat them. Yeah,
I think it's not going to be easy, but you know, it depends what Man United come out on Thursday, doesn't it? If you come out like you did yesterday, you'll batter them. Yeah, because you're miles better than them. And if you look at their squad, let's have a look at the team that played yesterday. Them lineups. There we go. So they had Tomori at centre back with Ramagnoli, Delat, Kessie. I'd have never rated that Kessie, man. Never rated him. And then they've got the fella, the main boy, Rafael Leao up front. But yeah, it's not really a scary team.
I don't know too much about them, bruv. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. And also, I think that
shit.
That league,
their bench,
that league is very tactical, but in terms of like difficulty, you know what I mean? Like the fact that Zlatan and Lukaku and them man are bossing that league. Honestly, I don't feel like we should have any problem. Like Inter slapped them, and I think Inter finished bottom of their group or something like that in Europe. Like we should beat AC Milan over 2 legs.
Yeah, Inter just keep winning. Sanchez braced the other night as well. Look at that, Jesus Christ! That was on Thursday.
What's that about though?
He scored 2 goals in that game. He scored 1 against Roma. Fucking, he's smashing it this season, Alexis. He's getting the title, mate. I'm telling you, the title's coming for him now.
Yeah, but you know what? Alexis has been a weird one, bro. I'll never understand his time at Manchester United. It just doesn't make sense, bro, because he's clearly a good footballer. So I don't know what happened, bro.
I'll tell you what, all of these fucking Man United ex-players are banging for them. Lukaku, Darmian and Sanchez the other night against Genoa.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. I can't believe it, bro.
Do you know what, though? That Conte masterstroke, bro. He knew that if he takes a load of Premier League so-called has-beens, that they're still going to be fitter than most players in that league. Yeah, because the intensity of our league, where
absolutely.
Yeah, so he's taken all of these Premier League players out there, and that's why they're top of the league, because they can fucking run. They can have the physical one. They ain't really that physical in that league. Let's be real.
No, it's not. It's more tactical. Do you know what I mean? They do more cheeky little things. Do you know what I mean? But they're not physical. It's not physical. Do you know what I'm saying? But them defenders know the dark arts of defending, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they'll make your life difficult.
Yeah, they know every dirty trick in the book.
Yeah, but if you've got a bit of pace about you and a bit of physicality, you'll be fine in Italy. You'll be fine.
Yeah, 100%. I see Alexis's goal against Parma the other night, the second one. Yeah, Lukaku's picked it up, running at 3 geezers. He's dropped a shoulder. Sanchez has just peeled off on the edge of the box. He's come in and just walked straight onto it, tapped it bottom corner, first touch. Yeah, it was such a silky goal, man. Yeah, and I was like, that was what we used to see Alexis do for us week in, week out. Yeah, and it looks like he's enjoying his football out there, man. So I'm pleased for him, man. I fucking love Alexis. But it is what it is. That ship sailed, man. But what you got coming up for the rest of the day, man?
I'm gonna do Chelsea Everton watch along. At 6 o'clock or like 10 to 6.
That's time in an hour.
Yeah, 10 to 6. I'm just gonna watch that game, bruv, because we need to keep an eye on them fuckers, man. Do you know what I mean? Because Chelsea are close
as well, mate. Yeah, because fucking they got 2 games in hand.
Yeah, Chelsea are close, man, and so are Everton. I think Everton got 2 games in hand. Chelsea are right behind us. I think Chelsea are 4th or something like that. And I think if Chelsea win,
Chelsea are 4th. If they win, they're 7
points behind. They go 4 points behind. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, man, they're close to us.
But if Everton win, I put them 5 behind, and they've got a game in hand after that. So they got 2 in hand, including tonight.
That's what I'm trying to say. So they're
Yeah,
both behind us. Nah, the show with James, is we're doing it on Wednesday. We're doing it on Wednesday instead, because he's out this evening. So yeah, so I'm doing a watch along for the Chelsea game. So I'm just gonna watch the Chelsea game.
Yeah. I think I'll turn it in for the day as well, man. I might drop a little video at 10 o'clock or something, but yeah, I didn't know that was 6 o'clock, so I might go and watch that now. There's an 8 o'clock then? That must be West Ham Leeds. Is it West Ham Leeds?
Something like that, yeah. That's decent, bro. I'm gonna watch that game as
West
well.
Ham Leeds. Yeah, both of them games.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch West Ham Leeds. That's gonna be a good football match.
Yeah,
that's going to be a bloody good football match. That's my evening sorted then.
Exactly, same.
Yeah.
Big up to everybody who's dropped a donation in the chat. Appreciate that as always, man. That always gets put back into the channel on equipment and stuff like that. So very much appreciated. Big up to Ajmal. It says United need a striker soon. Cavani has decided to join Boca Juniors in the summer, according to local news. There you go. It must be breaking news, man.
Well, bro, who cares, man? He's another striker. Ain't passing his MOT, like, you know what I mean?
It's true, man.
I mean, right? Giza plays more than 3 games in a row, and he's on the shelf, man. Do you know what I mean? So, like, good luck to him. Good luck to him. Giving him that number 7 was a farce anyway. So,
bro, the number 7 fucking at your club has just gone. It's gone down the fucking.
It's gone down the pot.
What's his name? Janages. I call him Janages, bruv. Everyone thought he was the next fucking Ronaldo, bruv. Yeah, like really. Where is he even playing now? Does anyone know if he's still playing football?
Bruv, Adnan played against us for fucking Sociedad.
Is that who he plays for? The next Ronaldo.
Yeah, man.
Memphis Depay was another one as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, but Memphis was the right player at the wrong time, though. Do you know what I mean? It was one of them ones.
Since he's left, he's done all right, hasn't he? He's done all right.
He's done well, bro, and he's got a good European record as well. Do you know what I mean? He's doing well in Champions League and stuff. I mean, them lot knocked out Man City last season, so he's done all right, bro. Do you know what I mean? He's done all right, but yeah, the 7 has to be Jaden's, man, in the summer. If it's not, this team ain't serious, bro.
Oh, 100%, man. Listen, big up to everyone who's watched live. Still over 1,000 inside right now. Make sure you're subscribed to Rance's channel. The link for that is the blue hyperlink in the title. Click on it. It takes you straight there. We're doing a watch along at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, 100%. I think I'm like just under 40 away from that 57. So, like, you know what I mean? You, man, smash the subs if you haven't already. Doing a watch along for the Chelsea game. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, big up, man.
Yeah, let's end on this quick. Thank you, Rick, and for your donation, mate. What did you think of the VAR in the Arsenal game?
Bruv, not just the Arsenal game. VAR in general is horrendous. Even the Chelsea-Liverpool game. The game that for Werner goal went offside.
Oh, that was never offside.
You see what I mean? Like, VAR is a farce, bro. Do you know what I mean? And I know they say, it's not VAR, it's the people using it. But it's like, bruv, if the people don't have it to use, then there's no issue here. Do you know what I mean? And like I use the same similarity with guns in America, bruv. They say, people don't kill people. No, guns don't kill people kill people. But if they got no guns,
you can't kill them. Exactly.
You can't kill no one. So take VAR away, bruv. Do you know what I mean? It's shit.
There you go. No, Rance ain't doing a watch along for West Ham. He's doing a watch along for Chelsea Everton.
I'm doing the Chelsea Everton one, and then the West Ham game I'm gonna watch, but then I've got something to do at 9 o'clock, so I'm not gonna do a watch along for that.
There you go. Big up to everyone who's watched live. Make sure you're slapping the likes up before you leave. Make sure you go and check the watch along out at 6 o'clock. I'm going to be back probably 10 o'clock. It'll be an upload. It won't be a live stream. I'll just do an upload. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Make sure notifications are on, and we are out of here.